Okay, we got some more Amazon here. Let's see what we got in today's videos for our unboxing. Of course, we're using our El Cheapo knife. Still haven't found our good buck knife. So, this is interesting. Not very well packaged. You can see the lid is completely off of this. There is a sealer on here. Luckily, this didn't pour out all into the mail lady service, but the cap was completely off of this battery. So, yeah, Amazon didn't do a very well job packing this. Put the cap back on it. This is a battery restorer, supposed to help your old batteries when they're down low. This helps clean the buildup on the plates off and restores the charging capability. It's worth trying to see if it works. See if it will restore the battery and save the old batteries. They're pretty expensive. A lot of things around here have batteries. If they have the warranties like the Walmart battery did, it's great, but a lot of things don't have warranties on them, so you got to go buy new ones. Non-toxic activator works with breaking down sulfuric deposits in the battery cells, increasing charge capacity and life of the battery, keeps your battery cells clean and your vehicle running for longer on a restored battery. And we have the instructions right here. So you get 5 steps basically. Remove the caps, check the liquid, cells are empty or low, solution until the top is full and submerged. So just like you're filling any other acid or water into the cell. Shake battery for 5 minutes or drive vehicle to help mix solution in the cells. Charge battery for 24 hours after application. So if you got a big battery, you want to shake it around or you want to drive it around, it's up to you. We're going to try this in 1 or 2 different small batteries and see how it works. And for me, it may be another week or another few days or week or 2 weeks before I get around to that. But for you, it'll be a few minutes. You'll see the video, the second half of the video, and we'll install it. And then hopefully I'll show you how it charges up. But as far as Amazon packaging, a little disappointed in this packaging. There's no external box for this cap. Like I said, this cap was off if you watch the beginning of the video. So this was just laying in there loose. If this little aluminum seal, or whatever you want to call that, had punctured, had cracked or squeezed during the shipping, that fluid would have drained out all over the mail lady's vehicle, then she'd have been upset with me. So Amazon could have done a better job of packing. One piece of paper, cushion paper, to keep this bottle from rolling around inside of this box is not sufficient. So Amazon did a piss poor job on packaging this one. That was Amazon Prime that did the packaging. So Amazon Prime, you're going to get a fail on your packaging for this box. As far as the battery restorer product, I will put a link in the video, but like I said, I still have to test it. It'll probably be another month before you see this video by the time I get all of them put together. Okay, and okay, we moved one of the 4D batteries into the dozer. They were still taking a charge, but not enough to turn over the excavator as fast as I'd like it to be. They were still working, but not satisfactory for that machine. The new battery from this got moved to the skid steer, and one of the 4D batteries got put in here, but it's not taking a full charge. Even with the repair cycle on, it's staying, 10 volts or so. So it may have to use the other battery. Maybe this battery was the weak battery, but we're going to try this Restore lead acid battery from Amazon, and see how it goes. We're going to do it in this and in the dump truck over there. He's been having trouble, has to jump start it, and he just drives to the quarry and drives back. He doesn't shut it off, but if he stalls it or it shuts off, he doesn't have a way to start it again. So I'm going to see if that works before getting another battery for him. We're going to give it a try and let you know how it works out, whether it's worth getting or not worth getting. But basically what we're going to do is take off these little plugs right here. We're going to fill our battery acid up with this product here. We're going to shake the battery around a little bit, and then we're going to give it a charge. So I will have to disconnect all this and I have to get him to come out and help me move the battery around, but for right now I can do this and you can watch. Okay, let's see, bring some tools out here. Where's the tool bag at? Oh, there's the tool bag right there. Is that ½ inch? Yeah. So we'll get that one loose. Yeah, that one is not going to be ½ inch. That one's going to be a crescent wrench. I don't know where you get these funky sizes from, but okay, and we need a screwdriver to give it some adjustment. That one comes off. That one comes off. Okay. I gotta find a place to sit. Okay, we are going to take the plugs out. I'm going to clean the plugs off. They got dirt and grease up beside them. Always good. Just gonna, yeah, I probably should use a rag, not my fingers, but I'm doing all I can to balance here right now, let alone try to reach for something else. So yeah, let's reach for something else anyway. There we go. Just don't want that stuff down in my battery cell. Myself braced over here. Yeah, all the cells look a bit low and fluid to begin with, and These are 2020 batteries, October 2020, so they were time to be changed on the big machine. But as long as they got juice, it saves me buying more batteries. So I don't have a battery sponsor. It comes out of my pocket. So trying to get all the good out of them I can get. And this thing's just as much as the old dump truck. Basically, if we could just jump it and start it, it'd be fine. But it's nice if it starts. And I'm popping this open. I'm just tearing this with the screwdriver, tearing the lid back. I hate leaving that little seal on there because it always tends to splatter when I do it. So I'm going to put just a little at a time and see how well it does. Oh my. It was much lower than I thought. I don't know if you can see the level coming up. Try not to overfill it because might actually have to get another bottle of this stuff. I don't know if you can see the the fluid level down there, water level, whatever you want to call it. It was a bit lower than I thought it was. So per the instructions, we're supposed to fill this up, grab the battery up, shake it up some, put it back in here and charge it for 24 hours. And okay, you can see we've got it shook up. We've got the charger on it. It's on the repair mode. Showing 10 point something volts, 10.4 volts I think it was. Now it's 13.9. Okay, we're going to let this charge overnight, and I'll bring you back tomorrow, and we'll test it out and see what happens. I can already tell you, I'm not going to make the dump truck with this one. Don't even have enough to completely do this. Huh. Well, that did not go near as far as I expected it to go. Whether it's the fact that the levels were a little lower than I thought, or the jug was a little smaller than I thought. This is 64 fluid ounces. So it filled up 4 of these chambers, and 2 of them with a little drop in them. And I'll order some more, but we'll see how that goes. Ow. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to put these caps back in here, and we are going to recharge this thing on, well, we're going to take it out and shake it up, and then we're going to recharge it, and we're going to see how that does. As far as our battery goes, And if it works, we're going to order some more for the other trucks. Save me from buying some batteries. Okay. We're simply just snugging these down. Okay, I will bring you back after I get him out here to help me move that battery and shake it up, and we get the battery charger on it for 24 hours. It says under the directions here. Here's your directions: shake well, remove cap, check liquid. So we're a little short on those first two cells, on these two cells. All four of these filled up. If it was a normal size battery, that would have gone a lot further. But for the big 4D, it's a lot more fluid, I guess. So anyway, we're going to shake this thing up when he gets out here and put it back on the charger and see what happens. If it works, I'm going to order some more, and I'll give you a video to show when it what our levels are when it comes out, and hopefully I can get a couple more years out of this old battery. Yeah, they're not worth much as a core. Peel them apart for the lead if you want to go through all the trouble for the lead. But in a battery place, they don't give you much for the core, and most of the time they don't particularly mind which battery it is that you send in for a core. Obviously these were still in the machine, so I brought some other old batteries and replaced them with. That way when I had help to take these out of the machine, I had help to put the new ones in the machine. Anyway, I got to go, and I'll bring you back later to show you how this works. Okay, it's been a little over 24 hours. One whole jug is supposed to do, they say for 2 jugs it's 3 to 6, so 1 jug should do 3 golf cart size batteries, and it does not quite get 1 large battery. This is a 4D size, so it is a little larger, and they were a little low. It filled 4 of these up, and these 2 are almost full, but not quite all the way topped off. We have been running this on the repair charge for a little over 24 hours. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect it. I think I'm going to disconnect it. Hold on. Don't fall. I'm going to disconnect it so we can look at the voltage. And we see 12, 11, 9. 80 is the temperature, 11.7, 11.6. So the voltage is falling off of this. 28 degrees Celsius for your temperature, 11.4 for your volts. So your volts are slowly dropping as we disconnect this thing. They are not holding with this battery restore. Did not do anything to restore this battery, so it wouldn't have been any different if you put distilled water in here, I don't think. You can see the voltage dropping down. It's staying at 11.2 right now, and it will drop back down to 10.9, 10.2, something like that. That's the way it was the other day, so that's what I'm assuming it's going to drop back down to right now. Going this temperatures is annoying on this thing, but 86 degrees Fahrenheit. We're at 11.1, so the voltage drop has slowed down a little bit. Maybe if I let it charge for 2 or 3 days, maybe that'll help it, but it's not holding. It was at a charge over 12 volts, and it fell as I unplugged it, and you just watched in real time. So yeah, this battery restore from Amazon, I mean, you're welcome to try it. I'll put a link in the thing below if anybody wants to try it. It seems like it should work. You follow the instructions. The instructions are pretty simple, but it just did not work for this battery here. I was going to buy a couple more jugs of that and try it in some smaller batteries, like a lawnmower battery and a regular car and truck battery. But yeah, it didn't do anything really with this battery. So I'm going to say this battery restore stuff is a failure. I'm not going to recommend the product. I'll put a link if y'all want to go to it and see what it is and read their description. It says right here, it restores non-toxic activator by breaking down sulfuric deposits on the battery cells, increasing the charge capacity and battery life. But maybe that's not long enough. I mean, it was in there for a few days, and then I put I came out here, we got it shook up, and then put the charger on it for a little over 24 hours, and you see now it's down to 10.9 for your voltage, and that's right around where it was before. It was 10.9. So yeah, the battery restorer did absolutely nothing. It was a waste of money. I'm going to say it's a failure as a product. I mean, maybe that's my opinion. Maybe battery restorer company here has it's made in the USA. You want to say that stuff is good, but the results just don't seem to lie. This is the results. It's just not working. Maybe the battery restore company wants to respond to this. Maybe they have some other type of test. Maybe they have a better solution than what they're offering on eBay or Amazon. A stronger solution they want me to try. But as far as right now, what you and I can just order on Amazon, I don't think it's a very good product. It just did not work. You know, that's pretty simple. It either works or it doesn't work, and you can see the results. You can see that 10.9 right there now, and you saw what it was a few minutes ago. It's 13 something was the charge when we unplugged it, and just in this few minutes it's dropped down to 10.9, and it'll stay around 10.9. That's what the battery was staying at before. So there's absolutely no change in the battery from the battery restore product. It's yeah, I'm gonna rate it as a failure. Now if somebody has a comment, wants to have a suggestion for a different product, if the battery restore company wants me to try a different version of their restore product in, you know, smaller size batteries, I will give them a try. But as for right now, my opinion of it, it's not worth spending the money. I think it was $24 or $29, something like that, and this is what you get. When I got it here, it was in a box with a piece of paper, and this cap was off in the ground. The little aluminum cover held it on. You can watch the earlier video will be in the beginning of this video, so you'll see that. Yeah, I was kind of hoping it would work. There's lots of people that have old batteries that we'd like to keep them running around the farm, or you know, old trucks, old lawnmowers, stuff like that you don't use all the time, and you just really don't want to go out and spend the money for another battery. For everything's got a battery in it. If you could get a few more years out of it, it'd be nice. But yeah, the product just did not perform as advertised, or at least for me it didn't perform as advertised. Maybe somebody else got a good results, but for me, you just saw the results were down to 10.8, so we're pretty much leveling off. You can see the voltage right there, and you know, we were 13 something when we started, and just by disconnecting it in the time that we've been talking on this video, the voltage has dropped. So yeah, I'm gonna fail the battery restore product. I will put a link in it below if anybody wants to see it on Amazon and see what their advertisements say. And there's reviews both ways. It works and doesn't work on there. You can read the reviews for yourself. If anybody wants to ask the company about it, they're welcome to ask the company. The company's welcome to message me, and if they got a different product to try out, I'll try it. But this one did not perform. I would not spend your money on it. I mean, it's worth trying for 24 bucks, but or 29 bucks, whatever it was. But expanding capacity of charge. Okay, just for the record, these are the other two batteries I was gonna try to fill with that battery restore, and I don't think it's worth buying any more of that product. It did not work, so I'm just gonna charge these up with distilled water and see if I have any better luck than I did with the battery restore. But like I said, I didn't think that product was good. I was going to try some more because that did eat up so much in the one battery, but yeah, I'm not gonna buy any more of that. If they want me to try a different mixture or blend or something in these smaller size batteries, maybe they work better in the smaller batteries. But these were the other two batteries I was going to try, because that battery took the whole bottle. But I don't think I'm going to order any more for these. I think I'm pretty confident it's a failure now. I don't think it's worth trying. If they charge, they charge. If they don't, I'll just go buy more batteries. It's that simple. No, extend battery life, no. It simply doesn't do what you're going to expect it to do from their advertisement. It's yeah. So we're holding down at 10.8, so that's where the battery's leveled off. That's about what it was before, 10.8, 10.9. So the battery restore product made no difference at all. Thank you all for watching.